right. So I think we're ready to go. And we all know the benefits of Yoga Nidra. So now I think more than ever is a great time to practice. It is always a part of my at least weekly or usually more home practice. And so I highly recommend that you find some resource for Yoga Nidra. It might be a recording. You could download something off of iTunes, or if you need a suggestion from me, just text me. Studies show that stress hormones are reduced, blood pressure and heart rates decline, and the metabolic system slows down. And you know, that's just a few of the things. It's relaxing. It's reduces anxiety. I often will put one on if I wake up early in the morning and can't go back to sleep, because it's equivalent to about 4 hours of deep rest. So it's going to be a great way to start your day today. So let's find a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. We will be practicing a little bit in reverse today because we'll be spending about 30 minutes on the floor in Shavasana. Then I will guide a posture sequence that we begin standing up. So after we get centered here, we'll make our way up and practice the upper body stretches and standing poses, and then make our way back down for the relaxation. All right, allow the eyelids to close if you're good with that. Take this moment to bring your mind right here, right now, this time and place. The safe, sacred space of your home and your yoga mat. And perhaps looking back on the busyness of the morning and getting ready. And setting that aside. Draw your attention to your sits bones, connecting you to the earth, rising up through the spine, sitting with presence and confidence. And then a little body scan to notice any sensations. Befriending those sensations this morning. With a kind attention. And noticing if there are any particular places you can soften. The facial muscles, shoulders, arms, hands grow heavy. The belly. Sensory awareness is part of this now experience. So tuning in to the sounds around you. The touch of air on your skin. Any fragrance or scent in the air. A taste on your tongue, or just soften the tongue. And now the cool air as it enters at the base of your nostrils. Just your natural breath. Getting curious about this breath. The characteristics. The size of the breath. The tempo. Texture. Does it have a weight? Is it heavy or light? Thick or thin? And if it had a color, what would that be? Now we'll introduce the three-part belly breathing. As you inhale through your nostrils, first expand the belly, the rib cage, and the upper chest. Exhale, maybe through a thin straw to regulate the thin stream of air, slowing down as you exhale. And continuing this three-dimensional breathing, stimulating the tend and befriend response. The calming breath. Each inhalation, imagine opening an umbrella in the rib cage. Each exhalation, close the umbrella, maybe squeeze out, belly button towards spine. And one more full round, Dirga Pranayam. And at the base of your exhalation, let that breath practice go. And we'll set an intention for this morning. I open my heart to explore the divinity that is inherent within my body. I recognize that my body is the temple of the divine, And I am not just this body, but the embodied spirit itself. During this sadhana time, my intention is to be wholeheartedly present in the physical body, present with breath, and present for posture cues. And opening eyes. And so to begin this morning, if you're seated, you can walk your hands forward, walk your way to table pose. You can slide the cushion out of the way. And we'll start on hands and knees, flat back for a dog and cat stretch. Lower your belly, lift the tailbone and look up, breath in and breath out, round. Tuck the chin, strong arms and shoulders. And again, breath in, breath out, cat back. And one more time, inhale, exhale, and back to table. And keeping the palms and knees where they are, just press the sits bones back toward your heels, child's pose. And we'll move with breath here. So inhale, rise back up to table. Maybe you look up. Exhale, press back, child's pose. Just warming up the upper body. Inhale, flat back, table. Maybe then look up. Exhale, child's pose. And this time, let's inhale to table, curl the toes under, and press up, downward facing dog. If you can leave your hands where they are, it will simplify this posture sequence. So we'll move now through these three postures. So now just lower the knees down, tops of the feet, table, and we'll breathe in at table. Breathe out, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop, curl the toes. Exhale, downward dog. Press the tailbone back. And then slowly knees down, tops of the feet. And if you just want to move through two of the poses, that's okay too. And now press back, child's pose. And again, inhale, table. Curl the toes, exhale, downward dog. And this time, let's lower the knees down to the mat, but keep your toes curled under for table. And then press the sits bones back toward the heels. So a little stretch for the bottoms of the feet. And then rise back up, tabletop, inhale, and exhale, downward dog. And you can spend a moment here, so make any adjustments with your hands or feet. You could walk the feet away. Or a wider stance, you can walk the dog. A nice extension pose as part of the warm-ups today. And then a breath in And breath out, up on the toes, and walk your feet forward and the hands back, and find yourself in standing forward fold. Fingertips or palms in front of the toes. You can also soften the knees. So find your variation. And then we'll place hands on the shins. Rise up to flat back, pressing the crown of your head forward and your tailbone back. And then lower down. Slide your hands down toward the ankles, and then maybe let the head fully release, or take hold of opposite elbows, which releases the whole upper body. And then a hand on each knee, elbows out. And look up. And now press yourself up. And we'll circle the arms up and over. Sun breath. Palms together, slide to the heart. And again, inhale, arms circle up and over. Maybe look up, reach out of your waist. Sigh it out to the room. And again, breathe in. Breathe out. And release. Let's place right hand on your hip. Bring the left arm up and draw some large shapes. Use the space around you. Warm up the left shoulder. So bring your awareness there. Any bumps or pops this morning? Reverse your shapes. And now circle that left arm up beside you and arc it to your right side bend. Hips go left, maybe look up. Half moon. Inhale, lift. And exhale, slowly circle the left arm down to your side. And now the left hand on your hip, and we'll draw some large shapes with your right arm. And reverse. And then circle that right arm up beside you. Inhale. And exhale, bend left. Hips go right and look up. Breath in and breath out, lift and slowly circle right arm down to your side. And now let's fly both arms out wide. Inhale. Exhale, right elbow under the left. Eagle arms. As you inhale, lift your forearms. And as you exhale, begin to squat and tuck the elbows in, round forward. This forward bend with cat back. And now inhale, lift back up. Exhale, release. Swoop the arms behind you. Interlace your fingers into steeple and press the knuckles down. Draw the shoulders back, the heart space opens up, and maybe lift the chin. So this little back bend. Yeah. And a stretch for the shoulders, fronts of the shoulders, and the throat. Breath in. And breath out. Let's bring the knuckles toward the right side of your waist and lower the right ear down toward the right shoulder. Or you can just release the arms if that works best for you. So just your version of the neck stretch for this left side. Breath in, back to center, switch the knuckles over to the left side of the waist, and then breath out the left ear, down toward the left shoulder. Maybe notice a difference on this side. And inhale, coming back up. And release the hands, fly your arms out. Breath in and breath out. Left elbow under the right. Eagle arms now on this side. Inhale and exhale. Begin to squat. Bring the elbows toward the belly and round. Tuck your chin. Breath in, lift, and breath out, release. And now a little wider stance with your feet for the swinging twist or whatever your stance might be. Empty coat sleeves. Elephant pose, Ganesha asana. And let's add the cleansing Hara breath. Ha, 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 and unwind back to center. So we'll practice a couple of balance poses right now. And we'll begin with archer pose. So you might not need to go to the wall or chair. You'll have both feet on the ground for archer pose. So I'm going to face the front short edge of the mat. And just take a short step back with your right foot, right leg. Place the heel down, that right foot angles out, maybe 1 or 2 o'clock. I think we did this one the other morning. Get stable here, both legs straight and your hips forward. And the left arm now extends. Make a soft fist and lift the thumb. That'll be your focal point. And the right palm behind the neck. And draw the right elbow back, like drawing the bow. And a breath in, circle the left arm out beside you slowly, and then all the way around. Maybe the hips start to turn. Keeping your gaze on the left thumb. Find your edge. Keep the right elbow drawn back. Big heart opener. And then circle back to center. And release the arms. Step the right foot forward. And now we'll step back with the left foot, just a short step. The left foot angles out, so the toes pointing at maybe 10 or 11 o'clock, both heels down, and the legs straight. Hips forward, shoulders forward, and extend your right arm this time. A soft fist, lift the right thumb. And the left hand behind your neck, and the left elbow drawn back. Staying with the thumb as your gaze. Inhale, circle the right arm out beside you and all the way back. Maybe the hips begin to move, find your edge. And breath out. Bring that right arm forward slowly. Arms release. And step the left foot up to meet the right. And now we'll practice a tree posture for your other balance pose. So wherever you would like to plant that tree. And getting both feet grounded and strong. Yeah. And maybe lift the heels a time or two and place them back down so you could come up on the toes. Just a little strengthening, pre-balance. And then shift your weight left. Unlock that left knee and energize the whole left side of the body. Right toes to the floor and the right knee out. And then compassionately choosing your placement for the right foot at your inner left leg. And then wherever your limbs may be today, Vrikshasana, befriending this pose this morning. And release that side. And now shifting your weight right. Remember, I'm not mirroring you in this pose. And soften that right knee. Send your roots down. This is the trunk of the tree. The right side of the body. Left toes to the floor and the knee out. And then choosing the placement for your left foot. And your tree pose on this side, maybe different on this side. Not good, not bad, just different. And release that side. All right. And now we'll practice the slow motion, or let's just practice the half sun salutation this morning with your breath for your standing posture sequence. So go ahead and build your mountain. Feet strong, the toes spread wide, the heels anchored down. Knees just slightly bent, a little micro bend. Hips neutral, work your way up, draw the shoulders up to the ears and roll them back and down. Palms forward and now grounded here, Tadasana. Eyes steady in the posture. And now inhale, circle the arms up and over. Exhale, fly your arms out and hinge or swan dive forward. Fingertips to the floor in front of the toes. Soft knees, arms out. Inhale, exhale, press up, mountain. Breath in and breath out, chair posture. Begin to squat. Take the tailbone reaching out behind you and the arms forward or angled up. So see what works for you. Let's take a breath in here. Breath out, press back, mountain. And we'll go through that flow one more time. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold, Uttanasana. Breath in here. Knees soft, arms out. Breath out, press back up, mountain. Inhale. Exhale, chair posture. Breathe in. Breathe out, lift. Palms together, slide to the heart and pause, close your eyes. Let the arms release down. And sense the effects of the upper body warm-ups, the balance poses, the strength building posture flow. Eyes open. And now we'll make our way down with downward dog. So if you're not already facing the front short edge of your mat, you can get there. Leave room for your hands in front of the feet. And let's inhale, circle the arms up and over. Exhale, arms out, hinge forward, and the palms all the way down. Deeply bend the knees, and then step back right and left. Or you're making your own way down if this doesn't work for you. So downward dog, here we are again. Breath in and breath out. Knees down, tops of the feet, table, breath in and breath out. Back to that child's pose. So coming back to the mat in reverse. We'll take just a breath or two here. And slide the palms back outside the knees on your mat. Breath in and breath out. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. The torso coming upright, the head comes up last. And then you can sit to one side and extend your legs. out in front of you. You can pull the flesh away from your sitting bones. And the feet flexed. Let's place palms down outside the hips. Staff posture. Sitting tall. Shoulders down, crown of the head lifted. Dandasana. And now breath in, circle the arms up and over. Lift the rib cage and breath out. Hinge forward. And you can lower the hands down. Maybe release the head at some point if that feels good. Little pause here in seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Breathe in and breathe out. Slide the hands up and you'll be coming onto your back. And we'll start here with full body stretch. So your arms up and over. Reach out diagonally. Taking every opportunity to calm the nervous system. And then lower the arms down. And let's stand your right knee up and hug the right knee in. Lace your fingers around the shin and squeeze right thigh to belly. Circle the right ankle one direction. And reverse. Spread your toes and scrunch. And again, spread and scrunch. And then placing that right foot on your left knee. Arms out, comfortably placed. Breathe in and breathe out. Roll left onto your left hip. Maybe tuck that hip under. And this right knee down toward the floor on the left side. It might not make it. Or if the knee makes it, maybe the right shoulder pops up. So just notice, just an observation, accepting wherever you are today. And now as we near the end of the posture sequence, can you soften in this pose? Soften the arms and shoulders, hips, knees, and feet. Relax the belly. Breath in and breath out. Roll onto your back. Stretch your right leg out on the floor. Stand left knee up and tuck it in. Lace your fingers around the shin and bring this left thigh in close to the belly. Squeeze. Apanasana. And circle the left ankle one way. And the other way. Spread toes and scrunch. And again, splay the toes and scrunch. And then placing left foot on your right knee, arms out in T position or cactus arms, something that's comfortable for you. Breath in and breath out. Roll right. Maybe tuck that right hip under. You could also use your right hand to gently coax this left knee down. Left arm and shoulder relaxing out beside you. Knee down, twist. And once again, let's soften in the pose. One more circle of breath. And exhale. Roll onto your back. And prepare yourself for Yoga Nidra, your extended Shavasana this morning. Getting the whole body situated and settled. Whatever creature comforts you need. To enhance this practice for you. Let your body sink into the floor, shifting and moving and settling deeper onto the ground. Be comforted that at this time, everything is okay. Nothing else matters right now. Nowhere to go and nothing to do. This is your practice. It belongs to you. There isn't any way to be doing it wrong. Take as much or as little from it as you would enjoy. Do not worry if you do not hear everything that I say. It is natural to flow in and out of conscious hearing. The deepest part of you, your core self, is always listening. Become aware of your surroundings, where you are, the time of day, maybe the temperature in your room. And then close your eyes and be still. Let go of all thoughts, worry, and tension. Relax, trust, and let go. Breathe in fully through the nose. And exhale with a deep sigh. And again, breathing in, sigh it out. Letting go even more. And find a deep sense of contentment and peace in your heart. I am aware that I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. Experience the breathing process, making no effort to control your own natural flow of breath. Allow the rhythm of breath to be easy and balanced. Bones heavy. Our statement of purpose for this Yoga Nidra is, I will participate wholeheartedly in this process and trust that whatever issues are in the way of living my life at ease will be spontaneously released. I let go of any struggle or effort to make anything happen. I accept and love myself just as I am. Allow these words to flow through you and become your words. I accept and love myself just as I am. And now make any final adjustments to your body so that you are maybe 5% more comfortable. Throughout this entire period, remain relaxed and motionless, yet alert and conscious. Stay in touch with my guidance at all times. And now shift from thinking and doing to feeling and being. Yoga Nidra begins. We'll begin with the practice of guiding your awareness through different parts of the body. Remain in non-doing silent awareness, just sending your attention to each point as I name it. Begin with your undivided attention at the brow center, pit of the throat, right shoulder, and sending your attention down the right arm, elbow, right wrist. And now greeting each finger, right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring, finger, pinky finger. All the fingers of the right hand, the palm of the hand, back of the hand, and the whole right hand as an orb of radiant sensation. Just sense it. And now awareness back up the right arm, wrist, elbow, shoulder, and back to the pit of the throat. And now your attention down the left arm, shoulder, elbow, and wrist. And greeting each finger of the left hand, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, all the fingers of the left hand, the palm of the hand, back of the hand, and the whole left hand as radiant energy. And then the awareness back up the left arm, wrist, elbow, shoulder, and back to the pit of the throat. Heart center, right side of the chest, heart center, and the left side of the chest. Back to the heart center. Navel point, pubic bone. And now the awareness traveling down the right leg, hip, knee, ankle. And welcoming all the toes of the right foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, sole of the right foot, top of the foot, and the whole right foot as radiant energy. And now back up the right leg, ankle, knee, hip, center of the pubic bone, and down the left leg, hip, left knee, ankle, and welcoming all the toes of the left foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, sole of the left foot, top of the foot, and the whole left foot as vibrational energy. And now drawing your awareness back up the left leg, ankle, knee, and hip, center of the pubic bone, navel point, heart space, pit of the throat, the eyebrow center, and the crown of your head. Resting your awareness at the crown of the head. A white lotus flower resting there with 1,000 petals. I am aware, I am conscious, I am practicing Yoga Nidra. And now we'll use visualization to take us even further into relaxation. Feel yourself floating on an ocean of energy, completely supported and surrounded by a vast ocean of life force. See and feel this ocean of life force as luminous and golden. Feel yourself immersed in this golden ocean of light. Every cell, bathing in the light of consciousness. Bring your attention to the spine, the central core of your body. Feel the energy around your spinal cord, the golden light in the vast ocean of life force. Allow any remaining tension in your body to dissolve into this golden ocean surrounding you. Become aware of your energy body expanding and merging into this golden ocean of life. There is a subtle movement of energy from your feet through the crown of your head. Sense it. And then a subtle movement of the energy from the crown of the head and downward through the soles of your feet. The whole ocean breathing and pulsing with life. Giving your mind totally to this experience of your life force. The tide pulsing through your central core with every breath. The golden light cleansing every cell and nerve channel, releasing any blockages. Your whole being effortlessly returning to alignment. Your whole being breathing with the breath of life. The golden tide of life force flowing through you. All separations dissolving. You are the golden ocean of life. You are the light of consciousness. Feel all hesitation and fear release as you merge into this limitless being. Completely at peace and content. One with all of life, resting in awareness. I am aware, I am awake, I am experiencing Yoga Nidra. Now bringing your attention to the brow center and visualizing the following images. A peacock feather, a full moon rising, your reflection in a mirror, a foggy morning, a tall, sturdy oak tree, laughing with friends, a warm embrace, a temple on a mountain, a cat stretching, a red carnation, a vibrant orange sunset, a candle burning, a freshly mown lawn, cloudless sky, a field of purple flowers, a thick blanket of fresh snow, and now let go of visualizations and bring your attention back to the brow center. And drop into the deepest level of silence and stillness. Here, there is nothing to do or achieve. You have entered the domain of grace, the healing abode of your own heart. All that can never be done by your doing can happen only in the non-doing presence of your being. Feel completely safe and comfortable as you hand over your fears and anxiety and replace them with trust and faith. Let your mind merge and melt and enter this sanctuary of silence. Remain empty and free from all doing. Let your whole being respond effortlessly to these words. I release all expectations of myself and others. I accept reality just as it arises from moment to moment. I return to the innate wisdom of my body to heal itself. I rest in awareness, embracing totally what is present. Never grasping or pushing away. My body is light. My mind is at peace. And my heart is unconditionally open. Receive the grace, protection, and guidance of the higher self within you. The more often you enter this tranquil place, the easier it is to stay and return here. You are the emissary of light and love, carrying light and love with you everywhere you go and to everyone you meet. You are the emissary of light and love. And picturing the space above your body filled with the light and love, expanding to the space in the room, the space above the city, and the country, and the whole earth. And now gradually drawing the awareness back to your body, the temperature in the room, the feeling of breath in your nostrils. Allow the next breath to be just 5% deeper. Yoga Nidra is complete. Reconnect with your inner and outer smiles. You can introduce a little movement to your fingers and toes. Pull your knees in and rock side to side. Or roll the head one way and the other. Or maybe a full body stretch. No hurry, take your time. Gradually moving as if waking from a deep sleep. And eventually turn onto your right side in the fetal position. Pause for this conscious moment. This practice is a way of nurturing and caring for yourself. The process helps guide you to the understanding that in essence, you are already whole and complete, just as you are. And now slowly pressing up, returning to your comfortable seated posture. Take your time. Eyes closed. Notice how relaxed the body, how soft the breath, how quiet the heartbeat. Maybe how silent the mind. Be still and be grateful, knowing that you can enter here again and again. And allowing these words to flow through you and become our words. I'm grateful for everything. I have no complaints whatsoever. And let's end with a round of Om if you'd like to join me. Breath in. Hari Om, Shanti, peace, Jai Bhagwan, victory to your spirit, and namaste to each and every one of you. I honor you. Thanks for getting here and being a part of the newly created Zoom Sangha. Yeah. All right, I'm unmuting everybody. All right.